Good evening and salutations, my B&B fan. It's been a minute. Tom. The hell are you doing, Tom? You've been bad mouthing. uh, You've been bad mouthing Sheila to her husband. What the hell are you doing? Now, I understand today he was like, I want to sit there and look out for you. And, this woman has a very checkered past. She's done some very deranged, crazy things. Sheila over here says again, now, this isn't the first time that Tom has sat there and talked crap behind Sheila's back and just bashed her pretty much. But, you know, Deacon explained the first time that, she has a past, she's changed, she's turned her life around and everything like that. And right there, the first time that he said something and Deacon was like, he kind of just shut that down, it should have been done. It should have been done and it should have been novel. Okay? The fact that he's bringing this up more than once is absolutely ridiculous. Because at this point, now you're testing the man's patience who actually took a chance on you. So, like, what are you doing at this point? And Sheila over here says, and Sheila had enough at this point. Sheila makes it very clear, you need to be on my good side. Okay, I've done some stuff in the past, I've changed, I'm a different person now. He's like, yeah, I know, but a lot of the stuff you did, you gotta admit, it's kinda insane. Tom, and this is what Sheila was saying. She was like, you seem like you're real liked. You wanna stay it that way, right? So practically she's there saying, shut up and do your job. Deacon pretty much kind of said the same thing in a nicer way, but Sheila doesn't have that type of patience. Now, at some point, when Bill and Poppy are dining, Tom, he's filling up the waters and stuff like that because he's been asked multiple times to fill up the waters, and he accidentally spills some water on Poppy. He looks at Poppy, and Poppy looks at him like she saw a ghost or something like that. And they knew exactly who they were. It seemed like they knew exactly who they were to each other. She's all like, "Oh, I need some privacy or whatever." Now, before then, she's all thanking Bill for having a good life and providing them with a good life and a nice home and everything like that. And I've heard the comments of her coming across as a gold digger and um, she bagged the rich one and this, that, and the third, right? Bill's not an idiot, right? And she hasn't done anything so far to suggest that she plans on taking his money or anything like that. Um, so I think for the most part, people need to chill out. Or I was going to sit there and say that people need to chill out. Now Tom knows her, and whatever it is making her nervous. Like she doesn't like the fact that Tom is there. Like, Tom, you need to go away because you're going to expose whatever secret I have, whatever I may or may not be doing. Um, so she got some skeletons, and clearly seeing Tom is ain't good sign for her. Now Hope is being talked to once again by Brooke to chill out with the feelings and the fantasies and everything like that. And she's all like, well, it's not just, about the physical attraction. And, I'm like, okay, it's the point is that it's a married man and you need to chill the F out. And they hug and everything like that. And Rich comes in. Rich's like, what did I walk in on? They try to lie at first and try to make it seem like, oh, maybe it's about Steffi. Okay, then she's like, oh, I'm just feeling lost because Douglas is gone and Thomas is gone. And I'm like, yeah, and you wrecked your home. What's your point? You wrecked your home. Listen, you weren't ready for a commitment. You should have never sat there and got physically involved with him. Okay, because you knew exactly what he wanted. And yeah, you weren't ready for that. And you told him multiple times, but you still strung him along. I'm so sick and tired of her acidine as excuse because she doesn't want to take responsibility for the fact that she knew what he wanted and she still stayed with him anyway. Okay? So all the crying and all the tears, no, sweetheart, you can miss me with all that. You knew the score, you knew what he wanted, and you knew you can provide it for him. That's exactly the reason why Steffi came down so hard on you. Exactly the reason why Rich was like, listen, if you don't want the same things he wants, then let him go. What was Hope's dumbass answer? Oh, me and him is going to sit there and figure it out. What is there to figure out? You told this man that you don't want to be with him, and then you decide to wear a ring necklace around your dumbass neck. Like, what are we doing at this point? But we're all sitting there saying, but Hope sat there and said multiple times, okay, when you should have stopped, jumping on his joystick though. Yeah, you didn't want to give that up, did you? Yeah. Then towards the end of the episode, she sees Douglas. She seems like he's about to have one of those migraines again. She sees Douglas, then she sees Thomas. Right? The previews show that Thomas is happy he found somebody that wants the same thing he wants and tells them in hope that he is engaged to Paris and they're going to get married. And Hope just has that stupid look on her face. Yeah, I need to start reviewing these Bold and Beautiful episodes, or at least trying to, because I know she's going to have this level of jealousy and her feelings are not valid. Okay? Her feelings are not valid. She sat there and said, I'm not ready to marry anyone. And then she tries to say something nice about Thomas, but her feelings aren't valid. Okay? Or that jealousy that she may have, that don't matter. None of it does. You look like an idiot. You look just as dumb as your idiotic aunt. And that's Katie, by the way. So, now what the hell else wound up happening in this episode? Then there's some scenes with Brooke and Ridge thinking that he overstepped. Brooke talks about how she has a lot on her mind, which is Finn. And then, he's just happy that, she's working there and he gets to see her and he made the right decision. Of course, he sat there, he blindsided Steffi, so, that was really nice and professional of him to do. I don't know. I don't know what Poppy got going on, but, at the end of the day, Katie needs to sit there and shut her damn mouth. Because you had the chance to sit there and be with him. You didn't want to be with him. You don't get to sit there and look at it like he's a toy that you didn't want to use. You didn't want to play with anymore. And somebody else now wants to play with that toy and now you're sitting there getting upset. No, but your feelings don't matter. And what you need to stop doing is you need to stop sitting there trying to use your son. Oh, me and him share a son. And, I got to sit there and be worried about how it affects Will. Will's in boarding school. Okay? Talk to him over Skype or something. Figure it out, so you can stop using that dusty ass excuse. Okay? Stop showing up at his place because you don't need to be there. Okay? Any kind of contact you can have, there's these things called cell phones. And did this idiot forget that she's actually dating Carter? Alright, I feel like that's pretty much about it. I can't think of anything else that wound up happening. Sheila was looking good today. That had nothing to do with the review. She was just looking good. Anyway, I can't think of anything else, but if I come up with something, if you forgot anything, write it down in the comment section, or better yet, come to the live stream tonight. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll talk about all the shows, General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Bold and Beautiful, and Young and the Restless. With that being said, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video.